I am Dr. MS Asibete. I finished from FGC Warri in 1993. I was in schoolhouse.
My name is Prince Friday Azwaria Oriwako. I am from schoolhouse.
My name is Chinedu Ikemefuna Valentine. Those days in Francophone College Warri, I was known as Slanty Lala. I was in the only house in FGC Warri, which is Independence House, Great Pendo. And I'm from 2000 set, also known as Empire Set.
My name is Omorige Ogbeide Ihama. I was in National House, NATO.
I'm Elliot Osayane Dosoma, Unity House 2002 sets.
I'm Abo Dolly Awani Igoroje, 1974 set, and I was in Pendo House. It was nice, it was very nice when I walked in there, because then things were very good.
It was amazing to see that I was actually in Federal Government College Warri. From the gates to get to even the hostel, it was scary because thick bush.
I remember that was about 1987, 88, thereabouts. When I walked into the school, I felt a sense of freedom. Because that was actually the first time I was leaving my house to go stay in a different location. So I felt elated that I knew it was not going to be the beginning of good things to come.
Wow, I can remember, yes, I remember when I got to FGC Warri. It's very unique because I was admitted November 11th, 1994. And I was the first JS1 student to resume in my set. So amongst my set mates, you can just tag me as most senior because I resumed first. I can remember going to dining hall. I was the only JS1 boy on dining hall table. So I can remember very vividly. It was unique, it was special.
I remember that moment with so much nostalgia. Well, I remember that I was so anxious, and one thing that I remember very well was the moment the driver turned around and they were about leaving me back in school. I can remember tears dropping off my face.
The first day seeing the big gates of FGC Warri, I was happy, and at the same time, I didn't actually know what to expect after I stepped my foot inside FGC Warri. But at the end of the day, it turned out to be a place I was supposed to be. FGC taught me about Nigeria before Nigeria taught me about Nigeria.
It harmonized my thought process in terms of the division we see now, you know. So I think I'm happy that I went to FGC Warri because it made my mind broader.
It made us to see every other person that went through the school as our brothers and sisters. We didn't even know where most of us came from until recently.
You know, one of the things that FGC Warri did was bringing a lot of people from different tribes and different regions together. It brought about unity amongst us. I can remember very vividly when we were in school, when the Urobos and the Shekiris were fighting.
We met people from various tribes, religion, ethnicity, different states, and being with these persons taught us love.
Oh, it was amazing. It was really amazing. And I think that experience has affected me now, that I can practically live anywhere in the world without feeling left out.
Even as we were fighting outside,
we had Urobo friends that were our friends. We had friends that were Urobos, and we had other friends that were Shakiris. But they were friends and they were classmates. So it brought about a set of oneness.
Because some of my best friends till date are people I met in the school, Fulanis, Itis, Hausas, not even people from, because I'm from Edo State, not even Southerners.
But I think that was one very key factor that helped shape a whole lot of us, including myself. I remember a whole lot of people came all the way from the northeast, Borno, Maiduguri, Bauchi, and they used to come by train.
That is what FGC is actually all about. I repeated my SS2, and I thought that was the end of the road for me. It shaped me and made me who I am today.
I think SS1, when I was in SS1, because I've always had the inkling that I was going to be a medical doctor. I was good in maths up to when I got to SS1. And the very first assignment they gave us in SS1, that's in maths, I got 0/4. So I just made up my mind, and as research, and I found out that I didn't have to do maths in JAM. That's why I knew that I was going to end up being a doctor. From there, I just had this fear for maths that I think carried to today, probably from that first assignment I did in SS1.
When I was in the school, I was involved in a lot of activities. Actually, I was even entrusted with leadership. And that leadership, running it up with being sponsored by the federal government to go for citizen and leadership training in the citizen and leadership training school.
The whole experience, the academic work, the freedom we had. So we were respected, you know. The whole environment was very, very conducive. All the learning process, the socialization process, coming from our homes to the school was like going from Nigeria to London. You know, so that built us all up.
I went through that class easily, and in my SS3, I became the assembly hall captain as well as the socials captain. Today, as an adult, it has actually made me realize that failures are not the end of the road.
Yes, moments of leadership. When I got into FGC Warri, I was in the Students' Representative Council, I was in the press club, and I was the president of Dramatic Society. So one thing was, there was this leadership thing that I think in school, even when I had to play these roles, I found myself in the midst of a whole lot of people trying to organize, trying to put people together. And so teamwork actually started from there.
I think one of the things that made me who I am today in school was the fact that I played cricket in FGC Warri. When I was in FGC Warri, the principal then, because when he saw that I was interested in playing cricket, he supported me all the way. I can remember very vividly, he exempted me from Thursday labor. And because Thursday was training for cricket, so I was playing with Warri Cricket Club today. Today, I still play cricket. I coach cricket and I coach coaches right now in the game of cricket. So FGC Warri made that possible. Mr. Wonkolo was that man. Mr. Wonkolo was that man. Mr. Wonkolo was the sports master of the school then. And he was somebody that would harness your sporting skills when we were in FGC Warri. Whatever sport you were playing, he would support you and encourage you. I was playing cricket. I can remember very vividly, Mr. Wonkolo took a step back and gave it to me.
Every teacher in FGC Warri actually shaped us one way or the other, positively. You know, but two of them stood out for me, and that's Uncle Matt and Mama Coley.
Mr. Eko was my housemaster. I think he played a huge role in the person I turned out to be today. He was a strict disciplinarian, but he was also very approachable, very friendly. And I think if I'm going to call 3 teachers that really progress in school, they have to be among the top 3. Definitely, Mr. Eko.
Miss Woman. She was Miss Woman. I think she was an English teacher. Miss Woman. And Duzi.
I think I would rather give that kudos to a lot of teachers. They came in different forms. Picking one, for me, will not be justice to all of them.
I ran away from maths as well as social studies. And these persons actually made me love these 2 subjects by putting me under their control, and I'm forever grateful for them.
Mr. Wonkolo, may he so rest in peace. Mr. Wonkolo, he was a household name in FGC Warri.
My set has even done more job because we want the school. Now the school is degenerating according to the current times. So for us, it's a pleasure to make sure that the school standard is elevated.
The school made them who they are. The school made them who we are. The school, like one way or the other, has given us something. It has imparted in us and made us who we are. That is why we have no other choice than to give back to the school.
I believe if you go to a school such as mine, and you have that experience that I have, and which I believe all of us have, I don't think you would like to see that vision to die anytime soon. So we try as much as possible to give back to the school as much as we can, because we knew what we have the school impacted on us and what it will impact on the future generation.
Whatever we are today, whatever has shaped us, whatever achievements we have made, had a basic foundation from Federal Government College, Warri. And so, for us, the least we can do is to give back to that same community.
Gratitude and responsibility. It's something that is in us. To me, it's compulsory. The way we were brought up there, you look forward to giving back to the school.
We'll give back in heart, we'll give back in empowerment, scholarship, and everything. And we'll continue to play serious roles. And in the 60th anniversary, we will be frontliners.
I played cricket all through FGC Warri. One of the things I did was go back and I coached the school cricket for almost 10 years. I was the school's cricket coach for almost 10 years.
It's all about gratitude. The way they've shaped you and made you who you are hungry to give back to FGC Warri. They should remember that the school has built captain of industries, they have built leaders, and these are the things they need to uphold every single day and make sure it continues.
Like my children, for instance, I always take them back to the school as often as I can. Just go around, look at the trees, and I believe that bond. It's called Unity Schools for a reason. And I think they should not, they should continue keeping that channel alive. We should let it die. Because you contributed a lot to the way I view this country. Now, even with all the difficulties and everything we're keeping, I still believe we had a good chance at making that long as we remain united and respect every other person's view.
They should understand that FGC Warri is not just any school. I can remember very vividly, anytime we go on vacation, I would wear my school uniform and go home. Because I wanted to show off my school, that badge. FGC, Federal Government College Warri. I wanted to show it off. This generation, a lot of them are not proud of the school they go to. Even they understood what FGC Warri stands for, as well as other unity schools. So I want the generation to be proud of the school they went to. Be proud of FGC Warri, and they should be ready to showcase the school anywhere. And I can tell you, FGC Warri is one of the best things that can happen to anyone. It happened to me, it happened to my seniors, and it will happen to them.